is 365 Everyday Counts with the Hendricks County Solid Waste Management District. This time on our videos, we're talking about our past grant recipients. We have grants that are available to nonprofits, $5,000 per round, and those are for expanding an existing program or even starting something brand new. And we actually got the opportunity to spend some time at Brownsburg High School in their ceramics class, where they've used grant funds to have a new pug mill, which basically recycles clay and saves them a lot of money, and it saves a lot of clay. So you're going to get to see a little bit of that. And then later we also will be visiting the 4-H Fairgrounds and see their existing recycling program and how they've changed things up a little bit to capture more recyclables.
We have clay scraps. This is all the scraps that the students would use throughout the year. I have two buckets though, one here and one over here. This is a little bit drier, this is a little bit wetter clay. What we would do, or a typical student would do, is I have Nathan here. He's going to go ahead and get some stuff ready to go and get some wet, and then we can get some dry. We put it in our hopper, and this is a pug mill. Sorry. It's a huge hopper. It'll hold about 50 pounds of clay at a time. Close the hopper, and then we're going to mix the clay. As we continue to add clay, it's going to build up. And I'm going to go ahead and help them out a little bit real quick. This is a vacuum, so what happens after I put this on and we roll the machine forward is it pulls all the air out of the clay as it's recycling it, and as it pulls the air out, it push out fresh clay. Turn that on now. So we're going forward now, auger's rotating forward, building up pressure here. The clay should start coming out, and if it doesn't, we're going to put some more clay in here. And then what happens is we'll let this get to about 5 or 6 inches. I usually let it get all the way to this area here, cut it off, and I put it in the middle bit, and that is where the students get their clay that they want to use for class.
Okay, so tell us about how much clay you can actually recycle in this program.
Each year, potentially I go through about 5,000 pounds of clay, but 2,500 pounds of it's recycled clay.
So that's saving the school district a lot of money too.
Oh yeah, it's saving the school district, and it gives a better potential for the students to be able to make bigger projects and do whatever they want with them.
And not worry about mistakes.
And not worry about mistakes, which there's high risk in ceramics when you can only make it one time and it has to dry out, and if it starts cracking or whatever, we can recycle it before it goes in the kilns and blows up.
Mm-hmm. And you were saying this is one kid's job. You have an assistant?
I have a TA that comes in, and 2 days a week. He doesn't like it necessarily because he gets his hands messy and his clothes messy, but 2 days a week he comes in and he pugs clay for a whole class period.
Well, I think this is a really cool process, and I appreciate you sharing it with us.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. And I'm here with Terri Reynolds at the 4-H Fairgrounds and Conference Complex. They are one of our past grant recipients, and she's going to tell us more about what they did with their grant money and how their recycling program works. So tell us about the recycling program here.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, thanks for letting us be part of that grant program. We received grant money and we ended up purchasing 2 60-gallon containers that we actually have up in our commercial expo hall building, which is a multi-space facility. And then we bought approximately 40 big bottle recyclable containers, such as this one. And we use these strategically throughout the outer grounds, and we will use them during the annual county fair as we have all the different guests on the property.
Nice. And you were telling me people can even request these to be used if they rent the facilities, right?
Absolutely. We've recently had a couple of kid-friendly conferences, so we had lots of adults, lots of youth in the building, and this is just a really fun way to actually, put the point home of recycling. It's very easy. It's very easy for our facility staff to then pull the various items and just make sure that we certainly recycle and go green the best we can with all the various events going on at the fairgrounds.
Yeah, we know there are lots of people that come here to the fairgrounds, lots of opportunity to capture recyclables. The other thing that I thought was interesting was that having the recycling containers at the fairgrounds kind of changes the culture of the staff and the people who are here every day. So tell us about how that has changed too.
It really has, and I think that's another key point, is to making sure that your staff is on board and engaged with this. But I was saying that we really did not do a great job of recycling cardboard, and people did not understand about how to break down boxes. And this has really actually opened the door of not only this has expanded our recycling efforts. We thought it was just going to be more of the cans and the glass or the plastics or those kind of things, but we have been recycling so much more of cardboard and then just even the paper that we use day in and day out.
It does take a lot of help, doesn't it?
It really does.
Yeah,
it really does.
Volunteers and people who are really committed. We're so happy that you guys have committed to this.
Thank you.
We're really looking forward to seeing how these work at the fair this year. And come on out to the fair this year and recycle.
July 14th through July 20th. See you there.
Hope you enjoyed seeing some of our recent grant recipients and what they've done with their grant dollars. We'd like to give special thanks to Jason Catellier and Terri Reynolds for showing us around. And if you've got a great idea, we'd love to see your application. We're taking grant applications through the end of August. Thanks for watching.